Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Hastings from the Roby family of companies. We are your hosts. Trent just wrapped up with Kenny the Jet.
Kenny the Jet. He'll be on TNT starting in the fall. NBA season will be back on. Former Tar Heel.
He and Sir Charles can duke it out.
He is a former Tar Heel, though, right?
I believe so.
So it kind of goes hand in hand.
I figure that's why y'all get along so well.
We were talking the other day, actually, you and I were in the car together, and I said it was kind of funny how I never realized when I was a kid and a teenager, all the sports commentators were former athletes. I never realized that. I just thought they were sports commentators. But now, now you realize, you go cycle through a generation, all the sports commentators now are our heroes back in the day.
Isn't that I know.
You got Brendan Haywood, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith.
Jason Capel's in there somewhere.
I got a lot of Tar Heels.
And, we talk about that. I'm sure it's how our parents felt, but it does kind of make you feel a little bit old. I mean, it's like, wow, I remember when such and such was a great player, and some kids looking at us like, really?
Yeah.
Who's Michael Jordan?
Exactly.
The greatest
I think
of all
everybody
time.
knows who Michael Jordan is.
Yeah, that's probably a bad
I will
example.
say I was at the mall the other night getting my phone face repaired, and I had some time to kill, and I was going into shoe stores, which I never do that anymore, and there was a really cool Jordan T-shirt, nice T-shirt with Jordan doing the dunk on it, the spread eagle. $38. I was like, man, I gotta give me one of those. $38 for that joke.
It wasn't like your time at Wings where you got 3 for $5, huh?
Well, that was because I was hustling
back in the day.
That's a different T-shirt.
Well, Trent, this is, I think, become our favorite part of what we do here at Home with Roby, and that's telling a Make-A-Wish story. And tee it up. I know that the Cornhole tournament, I believe 7 weeks. It would be 7 weeks from yesterday to the actual day of the event, which is September 16th. I believe 17th. I'm getting right.
16th or 17th.
We'll
tell you in a second. This is a tee-up.
Sponsorship is actually closing on August the 11th, and of course, we got to do that for the marketing and branding.
Yep.
But the story this week is a wish kid is Sparrow.
Okay.
And Sparrow wished to go to Disney World. Okay. And like many 4-year-old girls with a vibrant personality, Sparrow is a very adventurous and full of life. However, what sets Sparrow apart from most children her age is she has a congenital cardiac condition which can cause her to get tired easily. When presented with the idea of a wish, Sparrow immediately knew she wanted nothing more than to go to Disney World to meet the princesses and play with Sully from Monsters, Inc. Oh, man, that's a great movie. While at the park, Sparrow and her family stayed at Give Kids the World Village, a resort specifically for children with life-threatening medical conditions. And her favorite part of the trip was meeting many of the Disney characters, including Buzz Lightyear, Mary Poppins, Stitch. I guess that's Lilo and Stitch. Goofy, and of course, her all-time favorite, Sully. Sparrow's wish trip to Disney World brought her and her family a week of smiles, laughs, and memories they will cherish for years to come. Together at Disney, Give the Kids the World, and Make-A-Wish Central and Western North Carolina were able to bring happiness, comfort, and support to Sparrow and her family at a time when they needed it most. It's hard for me to read that. I mean, it's unbelievable.
That's wonderful. No, it's great. And we could not, for our 10th anniversary of Pitchin for Wishes, I mean, it's such a milestone for the Roby family, we could not have a better partner in Make-A-Wish. And we told this story, we said on the first segment, we talked a little bit about our meeting with Nixon Power. Our good friend that owns Nixon, Ron Stanley, asked me to talk a little bit about our Pitching for Wishes and how it came about and what we support in front of his guys. I thought that was good. So I got to tell the story, and it just, I said we're aligned with a charity that is so awesome in the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they help young kids with life-threatening illnesses, and that's what the Roby family, I mean, that's right down our alley. It's good. And we want to help our next generation. I think that's the way that Charlotte and America are going to be better if we can bring kids along and do better for kids. So it's wonderful. And along those lines, I went on a date. I finally did my dates with all 3 of my girls. I talked a little bit about that on the show. And last week, I went on my date with Tatum, who is my 9-year-old, and she just got tall enough to ride all the rides at Carowinds.
Oh, man, look out.
And I haven't been to Carowinds in like 10 or 15 years. So the first ride we rode when we walked in was the Intimidator.
Oh, my goodness. She went on it.
Yeah, she went on the Intimidator twice. We went on everything. We did everything except the Carolina Cyclone. Every roller coaster except the Carolina Cyclone. We just ran out of time, and she was able to do that before because 48 inches, I think, to get on the Carolina Cyclone. She's been that tall for a while. So, and I had ridden it a lot in my life, but I got to ride all the new rides. The Fury was awesome. And I don't know, man. I don't have the brave heart I used to have.
You get a little scared.
It's a little intimidating. I'm like, this is going to be the time.
I'll tell you, it is. I haven't been to Carowinds, but we did the roller coaster at a conference in Vegas. I think I told you the one in New York, and I'm with you. I don't remember him being that fast.
Didn't you do that with the New South boys?
With Kenny Smith's partners, yeah. We did that about 17 times. No, we did it a bunch. We had a good time. New South Properties is a great company, good partners of ours. But yeah, you're right. It's a lot different as an adult.
Did you do the one where you start in the building and then you go out and it looks like you're going to shoot through the sky?
Oh, it's so cool. When you get to the top and the view is just unbelievable. I was with Dowell Finch and I rode a few times. In fact, we got our way up to the front of the bus on one of them. And I tried to do a video, and he's like, man, your phone's going to fall out of your hands. I'm like, no, I got it. And I squeezed. It took every bit of my strength to hold on to that thing the whole way.
So, think about Make-A-Wish. Reach out. Pitchinforwishes.com is the website. It's our 10th annual. It's 7 weeks away. It's on September the 16th. We're still looking for sponsorships. Go on our website. Reach out to us, please. Pitchinforwishes.com. We're still getting our propaganda ready for our advertisers and our sponsors. All the money goes to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Central and Western North Carolina.
Well, there's a sponsorship page on that website, too, pitchinforwishes.com/sponsors. And you can go on there and check out all the different packages.
And go on a date with your child. Spend some time with your children. I'm about to cry. We had Kenny Smith on today. Hope you have a great week. Stay tuned. Pitchinforwishes.com. We'll be back next week.